I stand before you with a message that comes not just from inspiration, but from conviction. A message that resonates deep in the heart, not just because of its promise, but because of its truth. And that message is simple yet powerful. The next 7 days will shock you with blessings. Yes, I said shock, because sometimes blessings don't come gently. Sometimes they come like a thunderstorm after a drought, like a sudden downpour that soaks the soil and revives what looked lifeless. Some of you have been walking through a dry season. You've been praying, hoping, maybe even holding on by a thread. You've done the work. You've cried the tears. You've held your faith, or at least tried to. And now, after all that, you may not realize it yet, but something is about to shift. Something is about to move on your behalf. You see, blessings are not always predictable. They don't always announce themselves politely. They don't always come when or how we expect. But when they do arrive, when they arrive, they can shake the very foundation of your life in the best possible way. And that is what I believe is coming your way. Not in months, not in years, but in 7 days. In the next 7 days, something extraordinary is on its way to you. A breakthrough, a healing, a divine connection, an unexpected opportunity, a turn of events that no one saw coming, including you. I want to speak to the part of you that has grown weary, the part of you that has whispered late at night, "When is it my turn?" The part that has smiled in public and cried in private. To that part of you, I say, your wait has not been in vain. The delays were not denials. The silence was not absence. The struggle was not for nothing. Every moment, every trial, every lonely step, it has all been preparing you for what is coming. And what's coming is not small. It's not ordinary. It's not just a temporary relief. It's a blessing that will transform your path, elevate your life, and remind you that nothing is impossible when the time is right. I need you to believe again, not just with your mind, but with your spirit. Believe that you are worthy of good things. Believe that your past does not disqualify your future. Believe that even in your brokenness, you are still in position to receive something beautiful. The next 7 days are going to surprise you. Doors will open that were once bolted shut. Conversations will happen that you weren't expecting. People will show up who carry answers you've been searching for. And not because you're lucky, but because you're aligned. You've been positioned through your perseverance. You've been qualified by your endurance. The seeds you planted, some of them in tears, are about to bloom in joy. Maybe you've been walking in circles, feeling like progress is a myth. Maybe the mountain hasn't moved, and you've wondered if it ever will. But I tell you now, some mountains don't move until the 7th day. Just like the walls of Jericho didn't fall on the first day. They didn't shake on the 2nd or 3rd. But the people kept walking. They kept circling. They kept believing. And on the 7th day, what seemed impossible came crashing down. This is your 7th day season. This is your moment to keep walking, keep praising, keep expecting. Because what looks unmovable is about to give way. Now, I'm not saying you won't still face challenges. I'm not saying every single day will be easy. But I am saying that in the midst of those days, a blessing will break through that changes everything. The kind of blessing that not only meets your need, but exceeds it. The kind that reminds you that something bigger than you has been orchestrating things behind the scenes. That there is a divine intelligence, a higher power, a loving God who has not forgotten you for 1 second. I know how easy it is to become numb, to wake up each day expecting the same thing, to lower your expectations just so you won't be disappointed. But let this be the week that you raise them again. Let this be the week that you pray like it's already done, that you speak like it's already on the way, that you prepare like your life is about to change, because it is. Some of you will receive answers to prayers you forgot you even prayed. Some of you will be restored in ways you didn't dare to imagine. Relationships will be mended. Finances will turn around. Clarity will come, and not just for your benefit, but so you can be a blessing to others. Because when you are blessed, it's not just for you. It's for everyone your life touches. You become a conduit of light, hope, and encouragement for those still in their waiting seasons. So I ask you, are you ready to be shocked by blessings? Not just nudged or reminded, but shocked. The kind of shock that brings tears of gratitude. That makes you laugh in disbelief. That shifts the narrative others wrote about your life. You're not too late. You're not too far gone. You're not too broken. You're not overlooked. You are exactly where you need to be for the next chapter to begin. But here's the thing. Blessings respond to belief. They are magnetized by gratitude, by expectation, by readiness. So take the next 7 days and act like what you've been waiting for is already in motion. Wake up with purpose. Speak with faith. Walk with courage. Love with generosity. Give without fear. Trust without hesitation. Let your life be a declaration that says, I know something good is coming. Let every step be filled with purpose, even if you can't see the full picture. Sometimes the greatest miracles happen when you least expect them, but when you are most prepared to receive them. So don't give up 5 minutes before your breakthrough. Don't retreat when you're on the verge of the miracle. This is not the time to turn back. This is the time to lean in. In the next 7 days, testimonies will be born. Stories will be rewritten. Cycles will be broken. You won't have to force it, fake it, or chase it. It will come to you because it's yours. What has your name on it will not miss you. It may have been delayed, but it's still on the way. And when it shows up, it will make sense of every no, every wait, every closed door. So lift your head. Open your heart. Clear the space. The blessing needs room. Get ready to receive without guilt. Get ready to celebrate without apology. Get ready to say, I never saw it coming, but I'm so glad it came. You're going to look back at this week and say, that was the moment everything changed. You'll remember this as the week the tide turned. When the blessing arrived, when the phone rang, when the offer came, when the healing happened, when the peace returned, when the answer appeared, not because you begged, not because you earned it, but because it was time. The next 7 days will not just bring blessing, they will bring evidence. Evidence that faith works, that waiting is not wasted, that your story is still being written with grace, beauty, and divine timing. You may have started this journey tired, but you'll end this week renewed. You may have walked into this moment with questions, but you'll walk out with testimony. And when the blessings do come, and they will share them, speak of them, let others know what is possible. Let your life be a lighthouse for someone still in the storm. Your blessing is not just for your comfort, it's for your calling. It's for your purpose. It's for the bigger picture you cannot yet see. So here we are, a new beginning wrapped in an ordinary week. But there's nothing ordinary about it, because the next 7 days will shock you with blessings. Watch, wait, expect, and above all, believe. There is a special power in the notion that a season of breakthrough is upon you. It means that the struggles, the waiting, the unanswered prayers, and the moments of doubt are about to give way to something extraordinary. It is not just any time ahead. It is a divinely appointed season, an intentional, purposeful moment where everything begins to shift in your favor. Often, when we think about breakthroughs, we imagine big, flashy moments or sudden changes that come out of nowhere. But the truth is, breakthroughs are more than just sudden victories. They are the natural outcome of a process, a divine alignment that unfolds when the timing is right. You may have been feeling stuck, trapped in circumstances that seem to have no solution. Maybe you faced doors that slammed shut just when you thought you were about to step through. You may have been walking a difficult path, feeling like no one understands your struggle or that you are the only one facing such trials. But this moment, the next 7 days, is about to rewrite that story. What seemed impossible is about to become your reality. When the Bible speaks of breakthrough, it is often connected to faith, persistence, and divine timing. Consider the story of the Israelites at the Red Sea, trapped between an insurmountable obstacle and an advancing enemy. To human eyes, escape was impossible. Yet, at the exact moment that faith and divine intervention aligned, the waters parted. What looked like a dead end became a highway to freedom. That same kind of breakthrough is possible for you right now. You may not see how the waters will part, but keep moving forward. Keep holding on, because the breakthrough is on the horizon. A breakthrough means that the barriers that have held you back, the limitations that seemed immovable, and the setbacks that caused frustration will no longer have power over your life. It is a divine shift that changes the course of your destiny. Sometimes the shift comes quietly, almost unnoticed at first, like the first buds of spring after a long winter. Other times it hits with a force so powerful that you can't deny it even if you tried. But whether it's subtle or dramatic, this shift will bring clarity where there was confusion, hope where there was despair, and progress where there was stagnation. It is important to understand that breakthrough doesn't always mean perfection or the immediate end of all problems. It means a turning point, a moment when things begin to move in your favor. Your situation may still have challenges, but the momentum will be different. You'll find strength you didn't know you had. Doors you thought were permanently closed will start to open. Opportunities that seemed out of reach will present themselves. The impossible will no longer hold you captive. Many people give up just before their breakthrough. They feel the weight of the struggle so heavily that they consider turning back or settling for less than what they deserve. But I urge you not to quit. Your breakthrough could be right around the corner. Remember, sometimes it's the seventh day when the walls fall down, the final push that brings victory. If you can hold on through these next 7 days with faith and expectation, you will witness a change that surprises not only others, but also yourself. In this time, you must cultivate an expectant heart. Expectation is more than hope. It is a confident belief that something good is on its way. It is the attitude that prepares you to receive, that opens your eyes to recognize opportunity when it comes, and that keeps your spirit ready for transformation. When you expect good things, you align yourself with the energy of breakthrough. You become a magnet for blessings. Your season of breakthrough is not accidental. It has been designed and decreed for you. Even if you cannot see it yet, the unseen forces of the universe, or if you believe in God, the hand of the divine, are moving on your behalf. The timing is perfect, even if it feels like the wait has been long. Every delay has been a preparation. Every difficulty has been a refining fire that strengthens your character and deepens your faith. It is also crucial to understand that breakthrough is personal. What it looks like for you may be different from what it looks like for someone else. It could be healing for your body, peace for your mind, restoration in your relationships, financial provision, or clarity about your life's direction. Whatever it is, the next 7 days are set to bring you that shift. What has held you back will begin to dissolve. As you enter this new season, focus on nurturing your faith and patience. Let go of the bitterness or frustration that may have taken root during your waiting period. Instead, embrace gratitude for the journey you've been through and for the blessing that is about to come. Gratitude is a powerful force that amplifies breakthrough. It aligns your heart with positivity and prepares you to receive your blessing with joy and humility. Remember also to keep taking inspired action. Breakthroughs often come not just by waiting, but by moving forward, even in small steps. Show up each day ready to do what you can, open to the possibilities and willing to seize the opportunities when they appear. Faith without works is incomplete. Your active participation is part of what makes the breakthrough possible. In summary, the next 7 days are poised to be a period of divine shift for you. Your season of breakthrough is here. The impossible is about to become possible. You are standing at the edge of a new chapter that promises hope, restoration, and transformation. Do not doubt. Do not despair. Stand firm in faith, expect the unexpected, and prepare to be amazed by the blessings that are coming your way. This is your time, your moment, your breakthrough. Blessings have a way of arriving when you least expect them, often catching you completely off guard in the most wonderful way. They don't always come gently or slowly, but sometimes with a force so overwhelming that they shake the very core of your life. These blessings will not trickle in small doses. Instead, they will flood your world, overflowing beyond what you ever imagined possible. This is a truth that many have experienced but often forget to expect, that blessings can arrive suddenly, powerfully, and abundantly, shocking you with both their timing and magnitude. Life has a rhythm, a pattern that we sometimes grow comfortable with, even if that pattern is one of struggle or waiting. We get used to the slow pace of progress or the persistent challenges that seem to linger. But then there comes a moment when everything changes, often in a way that seems too good to be true. Imagine waking up one morning to find that the situation you've been praying about for months, maybe even years, has suddenly transformed. The breakthrough you thought would take forever to come has arrived overnight. This kind of blessing feels like a sudden rush of fresh air after being underwater for far too long. It shocks you because it feels unexpected, unearned, yet deeply deserved. Sometimes the blessings that surprise us the most are those we have forgotten we even prayed for. Life's hardships can cloud our memories, and in the midst of difficulties, it's easy to forget the hopes and dreams we once held close. Yet when blessings come powerfully and unexpectedly, they often bring with them answers to long-forgotten prayers. You might suddenly receive a job offer you hadn't thought about in months, hear from a friend who offers support at just the right moment, or experience healing in an area of your life you no longer even dared to ask about. These blessings remind us that even when we lose sight of our prayers, the universe or divine timing does not forget. What makes these blessings so shocking is not only their timing, but also their scale. They tend to arrive in ways that exceed what we think is possible. Instead of a small incremental improvement, you might experience a complete turnaround, a restoration so full that it not only meets your needs, but surpasses them. It's like expecting a drop of rain, but getting a downpour that floods the dry earth, renewing everything it touches. The blessing floods your life with abundance, joy, peace, or provision, leaving no room for doubt that something extraordinary has taken place. These powerful blessings also tend to change the way you view your life and your circumstances. When things shift so dramatically and so quickly, it can feel like a reset button has been pressed. Suddenly, your past struggles begin to make sense. Your hardships become stepping stones rather than stumbling blocks, and your faith is strengthened beyond measure. You come to realize that what once seemed like endless waiting was actually a necessary preparation for this very moment. It's important to understand that while these blessings come powerfully, they often require you to be ready to receive them. You can't fully appreciate or hold on to the blessing if you are closed off or doubtful. This is why it is crucial to keep your heart open and your mind expectant, even in times when you feel discouraged or weary. Blessings thrive in an environment of faith, gratitude, and readiness. When you expect good things, you invite them into your life, and when you're prepared, you can recognize them the moment they arrive, even if they come unexpectedly. Unanswered prayers can be the hardest to understand. When we pour out our hearts in desperation and feel no response, it can shake our faith to its core. But even those prayers that seem ignored are part of the preparation. Sometimes the answer we seek is delayed because it's not yet the right time, or because what we ask for isn't what we truly need. The waiting builds faith, shapes our character, and aligns us with a greater plan that we cannot yet see. When the answers finally come, they will be far better than what we imagined. It's important to remember that nothing you have endured has been in vain. Every hardship has contributed to your story, your strength, and your readiness. The struggles have given you the endurance to handle the blessings you are about to receive. Just like an athlete trains tirelessly before the big race, you have been training through your challenges for the moment when your breakthrough will come. Without the preparation, the blessing might overwhelm you. But because of the endurance you have built, you are now ready to receive and sustain the good things coming your way. This understanding changes the way you view your past. Instead of seeing your struggles as burdens or punishments, you begin to see them as stepping stones, necessary steps that led you to this point. You learn to appreciate the journey, even the painful parts, because they have made you who you are today, resilient, patient, and strong. You come to understand that your life is not a series of unfortunate events, but a path of purposeful growth designed to prepare you for a future full of promise. When you accept this truth, it transforms your outlook on life and your current circumstances. You stop feeling like a victim of your past and start recognizing yourself as a survivor, a warrior, someone who has been tested and proven worthy of what's coming next. Your endurance is not just about surviving the storm. It's about growing through it, emerging from it, and standing tall, ready to receive the blessings that have been held in reserve for you. So as you move forward, Carry with you the knowledge that your past struggles were not punishments but preparations. Trust that everything you have faced has been shaping you for this very moment. The delays have stretched you, the heartbreaks have softened you, and the unanswered prayers have strengthened your faith. You are positioned perfectly for the next chapter, one filled with hope, abundance, and blessing. Embrace your journey. Celebrate your endurance. And know that the breakthrough you are waiting for is a direct result of the preparation you have undergone. Nothing was wasted. Nothing was in vain. You have been readying yourself for something greater, and that something greater is about to come. Your past has been the foundation, and now your future is about to rise on that solid ground. Faith and expectation are powerful forces that shape our reality in ways we often underestimate. They are not just feelings or fleeting thoughts, but are active, dynamic energies that influence the course of events in our lives. When you walk, speak, and act as if your breakthrough is already here, you are essentially sending a message to the universe, or to whatever higher power you believe in, that you are ready to receive what you have been hoping for. This belief creates a fertile ground where miracles can take root and grow. The idea that faith can attract miracles is ancient and has been echoed in many spiritual traditions throughout history. It is the foundation of countless stories where people faced impossible odds, but because of their unwavering belief, saw their situations transformed. Faith is like a magnet. It draws the invisible into the visible, the unreal into the real. When you expect good things to happen, you align yourself with those good things. Your energy shifts, your perspective changes, and opportunities begin to appear that might have been invisible to you before. To truly harness this power, it's not enough to hope quietly or wish silently. You must walk boldly with the confidence that your breakthrough is not only possible, but inevitable. This means carrying yourself differently, holding your head higher, speaking words of affirmation over your life, and making decisions that reflect the reality you are stepping into. When you act as if your blessing is already present, you are participating in its manifestation. You are co-creating your future by blending your faith with your actions. Speech is a particularly powerful tool in this process. Words have creative power, and what you say about yourself and your circumstances can either build barriers or open doors. If you constantly speak about problems, limitations, and lack, you reinforce those conditions. But when you speak words of faith, hope, and victory, you invite change. Speaking as if the breakthrough is here, affirming that you are blessed, that doors are opening, that solutions are. Moreover, these blessings don't just meet your immediate needs. They have a ripple effect that impacts every area of your life. A blessing in one area often spills over into others. Financial provision can bring peace of mind. Restored relationships can bring emotional healing. And opportunities that come your way can open new doors for growth and fulfillment. This is why the powerful and unexpected nature of blessings is so transformative. It changes not only your present, but also your future, creating momentum that propels you forward in ways you hadn't dreamed possible. It can be helpful to reflect on stories from your own life or from others around you where blessings arrived unexpectedly and in abundance. These moments remind us that the timing of blessings is not ours to control, and the scale is often beyond our imagination. They come as gifts, sometimes shocking gifts that carry with them a message. You are seen, you are loved, and your struggles are not overlooked. Whether you call it divine intervention, fate, or simply the natural unfolding of life, these moments are proof that no matter how hard the waiting has been, the blessings will come. So as you move through the next days, weeks, or moments ahead, hold on to the belief that blessings will shock you with their arrival. Be ready to embrace the unexpected in a way that fills your heart with gratitude and your spirit with awe. Allow yourself to be surprised by the magnitude of what is coming. Don't limit your expectations to what you think is possible. Instead, open yourself to the overflow that will surpass your greatest hopes and dreams. These blessings will not just improve your life, they will transform it. They will bring clarity where there was confusion, joy where there was sorrow, and peace where there was turmoil. They will be a powerful reminder that you are not alone, that something greater is working on your behalf, and that your journey is moving toward a beautiful and abundant destination. Expect them. Receive them. Celebrate them. The blessings that shock you with their timing and magnitude are coming. And when they do, they will remind you that miracles do happen, that hope is never lost, and that your life is being shaped by a love and power far beyond what you can see. It's easy to look back on the difficult moments of life and feel discouraged, as if those struggles were punishments meant to keep you down. When you face delays, heartbreaks, or unanswered prayers, it can sometimes seem like life is working against you rather than for you. But the truth is far more hopeful. Every painful experience you have endured has not been wasted or random. Instead, those trials have been preparing you for what is coming. Your past struggles were not punishments. They were essential preparations, shaping you and positioning you for the blessings and breakthroughs that lie ahead. Consider the idea that life is not just a series of random events, but a carefully orchestrated journey. Every delay you experienced, every moment of disappointment, every tear shed in the silence has a purpose beyond what you may see now. These moments have been refining you, strengthening your character, and deepening your understanding. They have been building resilience within you, a resilience that is absolutely necessary for the new season you are entering. When we go through hard times, it's natural to feel like giving up, like the pain is more than we can bear. But if you look deeper, you will find that those moments often teach us lessons that success and ease never could. They teach patience when everything around us demands speed. They teach faith when answers seem impossible. They teach humility when pride tempts us to turn away. And most importantly, they teach endurance, the ability to keep moving forward even when the road is rough and the destination unclear. Every delay has stretched your patience and forced you to rely on more than just your own strength. Waiting can feel like punishment, but it is actually a preparation that refines your faith and deepens your dependence on something greater than yourself. It's in those waiting periods that you learn to trust, to hope, and to believe beyond what you can see. When the breakthrough finally arrives, you will be stronger, wiser, and more equipped to handle it because of the endurance you developed during the wait. Heartbreaks, too, have a strange but powerful way of preparing us. They teach us about the depth of our capacity to love and the strength it takes to heal. When relationships end, when dreams are shattered, or when loss visits our lives, it can feel like the world is collapsing. Yet these experiences shape our hearts in ways that soften us and open us to new possibilities. They teach us empathy, compassion, and forgiveness, qualities that are essential when we step into new seasons of blessing. Without these lessons, we might not be ready to fully embrace the good that is coming. People notice the shift in your attitude, and it can open new doors through connections, opportunities, and unexpected support. Walking in faith also means embracing actions that reflect your expectation. Even if the situation seems difficult, taking steps toward your goals demonstrates your belief that the breakthrough is within reach. This might mean applying for that job you think is beyond your qualifications, reaching out to someone who can help, or making lifestyle changes that prepare you for success. Each action, no matter how small, signals to the universe that you are serious and ready. These steps create momentum that can turn what feels like a distant dream into your current reality. Expectation plays a crucial role alongside faith. Expectation is the confident anticipation that something good is about to happen. It's a mindset that keeps you focused and hopeful, even when circumstances don't immediately change. Expectation guards your faith against doubt and discouragement. It's what allows you to keep believing when the waiting feels long or the path unclear. When you expect miracles, you maintain a positive outlook that sustains you through challenges and keeps you open to receiving. The combination of faith and expectation is a powerful magnet for miracles because it aligns your internal world with the external reality you desire. Miracles often happen in the space where belief meets readiness. When you believe firmly and expect eagerly, you create a synergy that can break through barriers and bring about transformations that seem impossible by ordinary standards. It's also important to understand that faith and expectation don't guarantee a particular outcome exactly as you imagine it. Sometimes the breakthrough you receive may look different from your expectations, but is ultimately what you need. Faith is trust in the goodness of the process, even when the details aren't clear. It's belief that the universe or divine timing is working on your behalf, even if the path isn't straight. Expectation helps you stay positive and open, ready to embrace blessings that may come in unexpected forms. Living with faith and expectation requires practice and commitment. It means choosing daily to focus on what you want to see rather than what you fear. It means replacing doubt with belief, worry with trust, and fear with hope. It's about consistently declaring your victory, envisioning your success, and stepping forward with courage. Over time, this mindset becomes a habit, a natural way of approaching life that invites miracles rather than resisting them. When you cultivate faith and expectation, you also inspire those around you. Your confidence and positivity can be contagious, encouraging others to believe in possibilities beyond their current circumstances. This ripple effect creates a supportive environment where miracles become more likely because they are welcomed by a community of hope and belief. In the coming days, as you prepare for your breakthrough, commit to walking, speaking, and acting as if it is already here. Let your belief set the stage for the blessings to arrive. Carry yourself with the confidence that your prayers are being answered and your efforts are being rewarded. This is not mere wishful thinking, but a powerful spiritual principle that has transformed lives throughout history. Your faith is the seed, your expectation the water, and your actions the sunlight that nurtures growth. Together, they create a fertile field where miracles can flourish. Trust in this process and watch as your reality begins to shift in remarkable ways. The breakthrough you have been waiting for is not just a hope. It is a certainty when you live it with faith and expectation. It is essential to understand deeply that you are worthy and ready to receive the blessings and breakthroughs coming your way. No matter what your past looks like, no matter what mistakes you have made, no matter how far you feel from where you want to be right now, you are not disqualified from receiving the goodness that is meant for you. Sometimes the biggest barrier we face is not the external circumstances, but the internal belief that we do not deserve or are not ready for what we desire. This belief can keep us stuck in a cycle of doubt and self-sabotage. But the truth is far more liberating. The blessings destined for you already have your name on them, and you simply need to open your hands and heart to receive them. Worthy means that you are enough as you are. Worthiness is not something you have to earn by being perfect, doing more, or proving yourself. It is your birthright. Every human being deserves goodness, love, success, and peace. When you accept this truth, you release the chains of guilt, shame, and unworthiness that may have held you back. You stop trying to prove to the world or to yourself that you deserve better. Instead, you recognize that your value is inherent and unchanging. Many people carry the burden of past mistakes or failures, believing these disqualify them from receiving blessings. It's common to think, if only I had done better, or I don't deserve this because of what I've been through. But those thoughts are lies that keep you locked in a prison of limitation. Your past does not define you. It shapes you, yes, but it does not exclude you. In fact, your past experiences, both good and bad, have prepared you to appreciate and handle the blessings you are about to receive. You are more ready than you realize. Being ready to receive also means letting go of resistance. Sometimes, even when blessings come close, people push them away, whether out of fear, disbelief, or feeling unprepared. This resistance can show up as doubt, procrastination, or self-sabotage. But the reality is that readiness is more about mindset than circumstance. You don't need to have everything perfectly in place to receive what is coming. You don't need to have all the answers or to feel completely secure. What you need is openness and willingness to accept the good that is offered to you. Gratitude plays a crucial role in preparing you to receive. When you receive with gratitude, you acknowledge the blessing as a gift, not something owed or expected. Gratitude opens your heart and creates space for more blessings to flow in. It transforms your attitude from one of entitlement or scarcity to one of abundance and appreciation. When you embrace gratitude, you align yourself with the energy of receiving and abundance. Receiving is an active process. It requires you to recognize the blessing when it arrives, to say yes to new opportunities, and to believe that good things are truly meant for you. It means welcoming change and being willing to step into new realities. Sometimes receiving a blessing means accepting help, forgiveness, or love that you might have thought you didn't deserve. It means trusting that you are equipped to handle whatever comes next because you have grown and been prepared. You might wonder if you are truly ready. The honest answer is that readiness is often a choice. You become ready by deciding to be ready. It's a mindset shift that involves releasing fears and doubts and stepping forward with courage. The moment you decide to receive your blessing with an open heart, you activate the process of manifestation. The universe responds to your willingness and doors begin to open. The blessings that are coming to you were never meant to be out of reach. They were always within your grasp, waiting for you to claim them. Your past struggles, your moments of doubt, your fears about worthiness, they do not disqualify you. What disqualifies you is holding on to those limiting beliefs and refusing to open yourself to the goodness that is flowing your way. Remember that the blessings have your name on them. They have been prepared specifically for you in accordance with your unique path and timing. Receiving also means recognizing the divine timing and trusting that everything is unfolding exactly as it should. Sometimes it may feel like the blessing is delayed or that you are not yet ready, but that is simply part of the process. The important thing is to remain open and receptive, to trust the journey, and to keep your heart aligned with the belief that you deserve what is coming. When you embrace your worthiness and readiness, you step into a new level of empowerment. You no longer have to prove yourself to anyone. You can receive with confidence and grace, knowing that what you get is a reflection of your value and the divine plan for your life. This shifts the energy around you and invites even more abundance. In conclusion, know this truth deeply. You are worthy and you are ready. The blessings, breakthroughs, and miracles that are coming are meant for you. You do not need to earn them through perfection or achievements. You need only to open your hands, your heart, and your mind to receive them with gratitude and joy. Your past does not disqualify you. Your current state is not a barrier. What is coming has your name on it, waiting patiently for you to say yes. Receive it fully, embrace it completely, and step confidently into the beautiful future that awaits you. What you receive in these next 7 days isn't just for you. It's important to understand that blessings are not meant to be contained or kept to ourselves. They are designed to flow outward, impacting those around us in profound and often unexpected ways. When a blessing comes into your life, it sets off a ripple effect, touching the lives of family, friends, colleagues, and even strangers. Your breakthrough doesn't just elevate your circumstances. It becomes a source of hope and inspiration for others who may be struggling or waiting for their own moment of change. The truth is that no one's journey happens in isolation. Even if your struggles felt lonely and your victories personal, your life is connected to a larger community. When you step into your blessing, your story becomes a beacon for others who need encouragement and proof that good things are possible.